So what this is pretty much my all-time favorite RPG game. So today I'm playing Gothic 2 Night of the Raven. This is one of those games it was kind of ahead of its time, honestly. So the graphics are not going to be something that will blow you away, but keep in mind that this game came out in like 2002. So that's what, 23 years ago? If I'm not mistaken, it's 2002. I would have to double check that to be 100% sure, but I know it's like 20 years old, right? So this game was and is, from my point of view, one of the most underrated RPGs of all time. And I think it had to do with the fact that obviously graphics of the time were not the best, but at the same time it was I don't think it was not enough marketing done for it. So the reason why this game was so good is pretty much I think this game was a pioneer of its time. It kind of like gave you the immersiveness that no other game had before, right? It's like it had amazing story, it had amazing map, it has amazing gameplay and stuff like that. But unfortunately, for some reason, it never became so popular all around the globe, right? So this game was more popular in Europe, so places like Germany, like Poland, like Russia. That's where the game was so popular, and it still played. Like it still played. There was like lots of community mods that were made and stuff like that. So almost as old as me, exactly, Daisy. Almost as old as me. Not quite 30 plus years, but yeah. Hakuna Matata, how's it going, Kraymon? Hello. So yeah, pretty much this is Gothic 2, Night of the Raven. I'm gonna be playing the audio of the game. I'm gonna try and like play it chill, enjoy it on stream with you. So let me know if you can hear the voice acting, because it also, honestly, for the time, like I said, for the time that it came out, it had amazing voice acting as well, right? It was just extremely good. It's like one of the best games ever, and it's my favorite RPG of all time. Now, I wanted to start this because, as I mentioned a few months back, I want to start playing some RPGs, and I guess what better way to start than with my favorite game, right? The cool thing is, there's potential that this game can be like remastered by some companies. I know there's the first installment of this game, Gothic 1, the OG. The graphics were a lot worse on that one, and I just could not make it work. However, that one, there is a remaster in the making, right? There is a remaster in the making. They're working on that, so when that one's gonna come out, I will 100% be playing that. But pretty much I'm starting with this, then I'm gonna be playing maybe Gothic 3 as well, then whatever other RPGs of these, like, maybe people will suggest, or I feel like trying. Well, I'm going to be playing that. I want to try and get into the habit of streaming more often, so I'm not sure if daily, I'm not sure if it at the same time. I might just move my streams to be like late at night, when the missus takes the baby to bed at like 8 o'clock my time, 6 p.m. UTC. That's when maybe I might be going live and just be playing for 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, depending how much. But I do not want to set a schedule yet. I just want to leave it as is, because I do not want to set a schedule just in case I cannot keep up with it. I do not want to disappoint, So Susie Plays, the missus dropped a sub, 38 months. Thank you. Yeah, I might not have I think I might not have the alert boxes. Let me see if I can sort it. So it might be a scuff stream. It might be a scuff stream for the beginning, but let me see if I can copy the alert box from my streams. I just have to switch scenes, first of all. So I have to switch scenes, copy the alert box, and move it here. Maybe that's gonna work. Don't need those on screen, that's true. Maybe don't add it. Maybe just leave it like this, so it can be just the game and myself in there, and then it is what it is, right? Nothing else to disturb us. But yeah, it's like I might be getting used as well, because the way that this one loads, it does not, again, because it's an old game, I'm playing it on Steam, right? I had to buy it from Steam. Just make sure you have your stuff to be seen for you. Yeah, I do. Like I can see it on the other screen where my Streamlabs is, the mini feed shows there that you resub. That's how I could tell. Thank you, wifey. But I guess, yeah, let me see again. Let me know how the volume is gonna be for the gameplay, because I want to leave some of the dialogues and whatnot in there, because that's that's kind of the way. So pretty much I'm playing the vanilla version, right? The normal Gothic 2 Night of the Raven. This one has had tons of mods added to it that gave us hours and hours, and like I think it made the game 5 times more to play with mods that the community have built. Again, Russian, German, Polish community, they made some amazing mods for it. I never quite finished it, but eventually I might be playing and I might be finishing all of it. So I said let's try it. If I know the Drakan vibes, it gives you Drakan vibes. I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever played, but it's that kind of a game, right? It's medieval stuff and whatnot. So, yeah. I'm the important part. Thank you, Daystri. Appreciate it. Good thing you did not forget the R. Puyu. What? What, Puyu? Drakan. I don't get what you mean, but let's start. Let's see how again, let me know if you can hear the volume of the story and stuff. If not, I can raise it up. Again, graphics. How's it going, Creepy Clown? Keep in mind, the game's over 20 years old.
Altered the fate of hundreds, but he paid a high price for it.
Bruh. This is like from the first part. This is what happened in like the first Gothic. Doing a Creepy Clown, just starting a new series of playing RPG games on stream. Now that we set on the new house.
He defeated the Sleeper, destroyed the barrier. But while all the other prisoners escaped, he remained behind in the rubble.
Can you hear the voice acting in the background, or is it too low?
Against the Sleeper. Now it is I who brings him back from there. He is weak and has forgotten much. But he is alive. He's back.
I'm back, bitches.
There you are again. I never thought the two of us would meet again.
I feel like I spent 3 weeks lying under a load of rocks.
Well, so you did. Only the magic within your armor kept you alive. I had feared I might not be able to rescue you from the debris of the temple, but enough of that. You're here now. There's a new threat that we have to deal with.
Okay, let me try and raise the volume a little bit up so we kind of, you know, hear a little bit, I guess, the conversation, even though there's like, it has the subtitles that we can see. Let me just try and get the volume a bit up if I can. Hope the game doesn't crash. But yeah, let's see. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let me just raise it a little bit. See if this one's okay.
After the fall of the barrier and the banishment of the Sleeper, Beliar's wrath has grown even greater. A mighty artifact, so it is written in the old scriptures, will be brought back to this world when the god of darkness sends his henchmen out to search. This search has long since begun. Beliar's henchmen are desecrating the oldest shrines of the gods. The guardians of these holy places have awakened, and their wrath makes the earth tremble.
Yeah, I can play with the sound effects when there's fights. I can lower them.
Every powerful magician on this island can sense this wrath. And some of them have certainly begun to face the threat.
I'm getting goosebumps playing this game again. Even though I played like 10, 15 times already.
You must become their ally. That's the only way to stop Beliar.
At least we have enough time now. I did it. The sleeper
Has been banned. You vanquished him, so much is true. But it's not within our power to stop the war that ensues now. With his final furious scream, the sleeper has set into movement the armies of darkness. It was an order to all evil creatures, a word of power that they were all bound to obey. His last order was, "Come," and they came, all of them, even the dragons.
Dragons?
They are creatures of an ancient power. I can sense their presence, even here. And they have gathered an entire army of lowly servant creatures around them.
Where's this army now?
The army is camped not far from here, in the Valley of Mines near Corinus, and they're getting ready to attack. We do not have much time left.
So this game has lots of dialogue, and it's pretty, you know, obviously most of it, I know most of it because I played so many times, but do you think I should skip the dialogue because it has a lot of it? Or at least, like, you know, quickly read through it and just move on? Like, what do you guys think? How should I leave it? Hoping things clear up in another month for me. I should be back online and I'll start really streaming myself as well. Nice, Creepy Clown. Let me know when you start and we can, hopefully if time's okay, I'm not asleep and not asleep, I can check it out as well. And the fun thing with this is, as well, it has lots of, you know, how do I call it? It's decision making is important. Like in dialogues, you have certain options, and if you choose to do the wrong thing, you have one outcome. If you do a different thing, you have different outcomes. So it kind of gives you that, you know. Right. Where'd the game go? Why are you running? I guess I let it idle for too much. Let me just get some of this stuff out of the way. Move this one down. I always say play it, as that's part of the fun geeking on what single player RPGs are all about. That's true. Your all-time game, favorite game is RuneScape. Yeah, I heard about RuneScape a lot. I know like Darth still plays that sometimes. I think he plays like the old school RuneScape, I think it's called. Okay, let's see.
I need weapons.
I can only give you whatever little I have here. Look around in my tower. Anything that looks useful to you, you can have.
So I guess I'll leave the dialogues as well.
What can we do?
This time we cannot handle it by ourselves. Only the power of Innos will help us against these dragons. A group of paladins is stationed in the city of Corinus, not far from here. They possess a powerful artifact which could help us to defeat the dragons. They call it the Eye of Innos. You need to get hold of this artifact. Tell the paladins about the threat. You must convince their leader to support us. And once you have talked to him, you need to find the artifact of Beliar. It is the counterpiece to the Eye of Innos. It must not fall into the hands of evil.
What exactly is the Eye of Innos?
Okay, I never played.
Legend has
I never
it that
played any of
Innos
the
himself has
RuneScapes.
poured part of his power into this amulet. It will restore some of your lost strength and help us defeat the dragons. It also has some other hidden powers. I shall tell you more about that once the amulet is yours.
Okay, I'm gonna play this other one. I'm gonna go let the puppy in because I hear her desperately jumping on the door. Be right back.
Why would the paladins give me the Eye of Innos?
Because you are the one who is destined to wear it.
How can you claim to know that?
There are a number of reasons. The most important being, you have defeated the Sleeper. If you weren't a favorite of the gods, you'd be dead by now.
Let's assume you're right and I'm destined to bear the Eye of Innos. How would the paladins know that's true?
The eye itself chooses the one who may wear it. Once you get hold of it and put it on, the paladins cannot doubt your words any longer.
Time to time I still get back to my accounts. There's a lot to do in that game. Yeah, I get it. I think I heard a lot about it. I just never got the time to play it, never looked into it myself. Just I know I heard a lot about it. I might play it, who knows, there might be other things I'll try.
How can I get to the city?
Just follow the path from here through the mountains. The city is large. You cannot miss it, but watch out. The path to town is not without dangers, and you aren't nearly as strong as you once were.
I'll be on my way as fast as I can.
Good. And one more thing. Don't tell anyone that you've talked to me. Above all, don't tell any magician. Since I have gone into exile, the Circle of Fire has taken me for dead, and that's a good thing.
Dun dun dun. Chapter 1, The Menace. From Fighter Quest, Farmer Fishing, etc. Yeah, this one has kind of like a cool stuff. It has a lot of the open world things. It has pretty much you're not locked, like in most of the newer RPGs. That's one of the things that I hate. I hate two things in the most common RPGs in the game. First of all, the dumbed down way of doing quests, like let me take your hand, let me take you, here's an arrow on the map to see this and that. I don't like that. That's too much. And then two, the hidden, kind of like, you know, the hidden barriers. You go on the road, it's like, no, you cannot pass it, there's a log. It's like, I can jump over it. This game does not have that. Right? The way that this game deals with locking you out of areas is it pretty much, if you go there, you're gonna face some creatures that can just one-shot you, right? They can kill you if you're not ready for it, so it's not smart. You can still try and sneak around and collect the loot and whatever, but there's nothing that like stops you physically as an invisible barrier. You can climb anywhere on the map as long as you can reach. It's like there's some crazy stuff where you can get to some areas you're not supposed to, as the game is, but the map allows it, right? The immersiveness of it allows it, and the way that they build this is like they built every single piece from scratch. It's not like, you know, everything was generated. No, they built the shape, the edge of the mountains, the, you know, everything. That's what made it fun. Okay, again, keep in mind, you see the graphics, keep in mind the game's over 20 years old, right? So you're not going to be able to see some stuff. Maybe I do need to give a little bit more brightness because it's a little bit dark. So let's go to visual settings, not this one, video settings. Okay, let's crank up a bit the brightness. Okay, man, that might be too much. Did it look like it changed? Maybe not enough. Let me see if I max it out. Does it do any change? Nope. Don't see any difference. RuneScape is a real live RPG where you can see all players that are playing at the time. Okay, yeah, so this one's more a single target one, right? This one's more of a single target RPG. So it's a bit different in that sense. Maybe that wasn't the case, maybe the gamma? It doesn't seem like anything changes. That's weird. RuneScape 1 is from 2001, I think. Yeah, this one's as well. I think Gothic 2, this one is from 2002. Yes, give me XP. So it's fun stuff. Like you read these little bookshelves, kind of shows you that you can make potions and stuff, but you cannot exactly straight up do it now. Only later. It has lots of stuff. It's you can be warrior, you can be mage, you can be ranged. You know, there's several things you can do. There's also a fun interaction where, like, if you try to do like this, if you try to do and like fight, they just are aware that you're in the stance. They're like, hey, stop it. You know, most of the ones. And yeah, there's just lots of stuff, lots of things to do, lots of hidden things. That's another one, the things that I love. It has a lot of hidden things in the game, like lots of Easter eggs. You know, it's like you go and like if you hit this, if you jump up a certain ledge, if you go up a certain spot, you can find certain things. Like for example, this one over here, even though it's a little bit dark, you see there's a chest over there. I cannot quite reach the chest, but because obviously I know the game, there's a secret lever that it has that you can open it. And it's over here. Somewhere. Where was it? This side? See? Like you could not see that, you can barely see there's a lever there, right? There's something to push. But it's, you know, it's just straight up an Easter egg. I barely started the game and it already has something, you know, a hidden clue in there. And then you can get a potion, maybe the skull as well, nope. But then you get a chest. You can already get some stuff from there. There we go, get some coin. Again, graphics, it's not gonna be the best. Again, graphics not the best. It's a really old game. They're working on the remastered version, like I said, of the first one. So hopefully eventually it's gonna be the second one that's gonna get a remaster. Maybe even with the mods that the community have built. That would be really fun. You can change class and gender at any time. Okay, that's cool. Here you pretty much, if you lock into one of them, you cannot change it, but it has a fun thing of you can change the, you can have a main class, like there's one that you go with the, you know, militia, one you go with the majors, and one when you go with the mercenaries. But then there's some other side classes, like you can be a thief, you can learn hunting, you know, it has lots of stuff like that. And again, see, you can pretty much climb everywhere you want. Look at this. Boom. As long as you can reach, you can climb it. Now, one thing that I always do, you save a lot in this game. Let's see, new. Just start with the new save one. Just in case you fall, you die, right? If you fall off something like this, you're dead. But sometimes you might come here and be like, oh, secret stuff, secret loot, you know? And also has like a god system, right? You have 3 gods. You have Beliar, Enos, and Adonos. So kind of like Beliar's the god of bad. Enos is the god of, you know, righteousness, all good. And then there's Adonos that's like the more balanced one. You can pray to them. And every time you pray, you can donate life, you can donate gold, and you get certain rewards. If you use a sword in here, you are a warrior, yep. Let's see, pray offers free life energy. It just got damage. I will pray now for nothing. 9 damage. Okay, stop hitting me. I'm losing life already. If you change weapon and gear, change class. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, went there. Why did it not change the... I don't know why it doesn't change. Like, I really want to make it a little bit brighter, right? Because it does look a little bit too dark. Or maybe I'm just old. Let's see, performance quality. High quality, high performance. I mean, I'm quite sure it's gonna be with... Maybe I need to restart the game now that I changed a little bit of the brightness. Maybe I should try that. Let me just read some of these things to get myself some points. Go away. It gives you XP, right? Just like any other game, you get XP, you get stuff like that. There's nothing. There's a chest over here that we just got a key for. Obviously from the bench. You see we have scrolls, we have lockpicks, then some weapons. So honestly, it is pretty complex for a game that's so old. It does have a certain level of complexity that, you know, lots of problem solving. That's why I love it, right? I usually like games where there's problem solving, where there's, you know, stuff to get past, difficulties, things like that. Actually, you know what? The brightness might just be from my monitor, or no, because there over on the stream it looks pretty good. Can craft your own weapons and gear in RuneScape 3. Nice. Even in this one, you can craft weapons. You can craft yourself weapons if you go and become a blacksmith. Was in this one? It was one that had a scroll. No? I thought one of these had a scroll. Maybe it's different. Can craft anything you want in that game. Nice. Yeah, here it obviously has certain things. It's the sad thing about this game is it did not have the exposure. Like, I don't think they invested enough. The developer that was like then Piranha Bytes, they shut down, like sad enough last year they shut down. I don't think they just did not invest enough in marketing to be able to you know, expose this game more, because I guarantee you if this game had the proper marketing and investment in that, it would have been so much more popular. From my point of view, kind of like the same way that I say on YouTube and Twitch, because I'm live on both. I do believe this to be one of the most, maybe there might be others, but I do believe this to be one of the most underrated games of all time. Like one of the most underrated RPGs of all time. It was so good, it has so many interesting things that other games did not have, or they released for like 10-15 years later, but they still cannot match certain things that this one does. Oh yeah, that's kind of like, yeah, one of those RPGs that's like, wow, you know, where you have the more open, the more multiplayer side. This is just this is just a single player. I think I've heard there were certain multiplayer things to this one as well, but I'm not sure, I never checked them out. I always just like the single player feeling. And look at this, you just find random gold on the floor, random gold over there. Give me 1 gold, I'm poor. Any gold now is helpful. Give me gold. Can find some plants over here. I really need to look a little bit at the brightness because looks weird. Maybe I need to restart the game in order for the brightness to apply. I'll just try that. Maybe I try after I finish collecting stuff from this tower. Maybe I try and restart the game to give a little bit of, like I said, brightness. Ooh. Yes, please. Gold. More gold? Nope. More gold. Just 1 gold at a time. That's how you get rich, right? 1 gold, 1 piece of gold at a time. Small problem with the RuneScape 3 is that in order to have access to all, we need to pay 10 euros monthly. Oh yeah, so it's exactly like World of Warcraft. It's a monthly paid type thing. I guess it makes sense for those games in a way because, you know what, something has to pay to maintain the servers for that many people. Okay, so I'm just gonna save over here. Let me see if this one's the... So if I go to options... First let me go shake hands with a friend and I'll be right back. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what I mean, whenever I say shake hands with a friend, that means I need to go to the bathroom. That's a Romanian saying. So let me see, why does the video brightness didn't adapt? Maybe, like I said, maybe I need to just restart the game in order for that to take place, because sometimes that's what it does, right? Sometimes certain games says you have to restart now in order to put the changes. Let's see if that one works. Okay, let's go visual. Nope. Video settings. Why does it not adapt? That's so weird. It should be changing it. Yes, I'm from Romania. Controls are fine. Game settings, yes. And I don't remember this combat focus. What this one means. Object focus, yes. Invert camera, no. Mouse sensitivity is fun. It's fine, okay. Audio settings, okay, so sound effects. Maybe that one can be fine. Music volume can be a little bit lower. Music on off. Okay. Speech, reverb. Okay, visual settings, we already said that. Everything's to the max. Okay, let's see. Why did the brightness not go up? You live in France, but you're Portuguese. Ah, okay. Yeah, doesn't seem like they're changing brightness. I wonder if there's like anything else I can press, like F1. No, that's something else. Oh, these are the controls from my keyboard. Gamma up too. Yeah, let me try that, but it doesn't change. See, that was the weird thing. You went to video, I put the gamma up, but nothing changes. Normally it should appear there. Oh, wait, the other way around. Okay, it did change. It did change. Just it was have to put the gamma down. Subscribe to my channel when I used to play Raid. Nice. Thank you. This is my second channel where I pretty much cover Dragonair Watch or other stuff. Okay, so that does work. I guess the video settings, the brightness is a little bit weird. Let me just crank it up all the way to the max. Yeah, it seems like the brightness doesn't change much. It's weird. So just a little bit playing with the gamma. Maybe a bit more. Okay, maybe that helps. Okay, let's climb on the... See? There's nothing blocking me. There's no like forbidden path, you're not allowed. You can walk wherever you want. Dragonair also. Yeah, I used to play Dragonair. I loved it. I was gonna play it again with Season 5 and try it, but unfortunately it's a dead game. Been following me. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Hope you'll continue with these series, right? Again, I do expect this to put off people because first of all, well, I'm not usually playing RPGs. But hopefully, you know, the people that are here for me will be here, but at the same time, it's also the graphics might put people off. Because, like, you know, you see an RPG, you jump and you see, like, what the hell is this graphic? I'm like, yeah, it's the graphic of the 2000s, so deal with it, right? Deal with it. Don't die. You quit both games. Yeah, me too. I quit Dragonair and also quit Raid Shadow Legends. I quit Raid like a couple of months ago, and Dragonair I was still playing a bit, but kind of quit it as well. Was it F2 that's the quick save? No, that's the volume. F5? Nope. Haha, healing plant. I think there should be a button in the settings, controls. There was one for quick save. Or maybe not. It's fine. Again, I always have like a save setting really close just in case there's something where, like, you know, you miss it and you die, then like this game has no autosave, right? It's like you save it when you want, because like if something like this happens, you're dead, of course. See, and that's why you save a lot. In Gothic, you'll save a lot because the game doesn't have autosave because you're in that area. Nope, it's there. Been playing Anno 1800 for now, waiting for something nice to come up. I don't know what that is, never heard of it. Yeah, I'm waiting for like Godforce to come out, right? The game developed by Hell Hades, Fateless. I'm waiting for that to come out. That's gonna be my new what's it called? That's gonna be my new gacha that I will be focusing on. I am playing King Arthur and I'm enjoying it. It's just, I don't know, I just feel like King Arthur's missing something, you know? It's missing a little bit of something. So let's use a stick. The combat system is really funny as well here. Okay, gotta kill the sheep. Let's kill the sheep. 10 XP, yes. And give me raw meat. You can take meat, you can skin them later after you learn. But for now it's just like basics. There's a tiny wolf over there. It was a goblin, yep. Come on, goblin. Aha. Again, it's basic. It's basic fighting. It's basic fighting, but obviously as you evolve, you get better. You get better, you know, get better with gear, but get better with the way you fight. I think there was a wolf here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Haha, scroll. Give me a bow. So it's fun that the way that they used to have the controls in Gothic 1, they used to be with not with the mouse. Like your interaction used to be with the left control. I tried to set that one up to try and play Gothic 1 first, but the control's just not working, right? It's just, I'm trying to put the mouse to work, it didn't, so I just gave up, and I bought Gothic 2, and I'm like, let's go with this instead. The cool thing with the bow, when you have a bow, it kind of allows you to see further, so you don't get caught off guard. So as an example, if you have the bow, see, it shows me there's a young wolf there, so I'm not gonna get too close to it, but if I get too close to it, he does like, gives you warning 3 times, and then he starts attacking. So I'm not gonna go close to it, I'm just gonna continue, because first of all, over here at the lake, you see there's a cave. Gotta explore caves. Lots of exploration, like I said, lots of exploration, lots of hidden things. It's definitely one of the... It definitely has a lot. See, so he does the first warning, does the second warning, and then he comes like, no. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the difficulty that I put. I'm not sure I can even...
Nothing to be had there.
I don't even remember if it has different difficulties, honestly. I think it didn't. Game settings, no, nothing on difficulty. Yeah, no, this one just doesn't have it. It's pretty much same difficulty for... Because again, it's the vanilla version, it's the basic version. However, the ones that are mods, they have some different difficulties introduced, where you can make it harder, make it easier, depending how you prefer to play these types of games. Okay, I think over here's the tricky one with some goblins is. Okay, let me see if I can... Again, I have to save all the time, because if you get killed, there's no autosave, so... I always have one that's like you saw, the Q one, that's the quick save, which is the little save just before any battle. Let's see, can I kill some? Bruh. Okay, boom. And boom. There we go. If you try to fight several goblins with just melee weapons at the beginning, it's a big no-no. You pretty much get overwhelmed because they attack you a lot, they move around, you die. So just bow and arrow was my friend here. It's funny that I've never played a game like this, an RPG, like a real RPG, on stream. So I'm used to this one just playing chill, you know, just relaxing, playing chill, minding my own thing. But then at the same time, when I play the other games, I'm used to, you know, talking and interacting a ton. So I'm curious how I'm gonna get used to it. Like if I just do my thing and then when I see somebody says something in chat, I reply, or if I just do commentary on everything that I'm doing. That's something that I will be learning, because again, it's my first time actually streaming an RPG like this, especially an older one. Okay, let's quick save. These are one of the hardest opponents early on. Not the young ones, but once you get to the point, look at how much HP he took from me.
Nothing there.
So not the young ones, but when you get to the normal field raiders, you're gonna see they just one-shot you. It definitely has that fun aspect of difficulty, right? Like for example, if this guy hits me one more time, I'm dead. Like if I get one hit from him. See? One hit, one shot, that's it. Which means I need to heal up a bit, because I'm trying to save my arrows for other opponents. For example, there's some things called blood flies, and when you fight those ones, they hit you, they fly, pretty much. And when they fly, you cannot quite hit them, right? So the arrows are the best way to deal with those ones. Nah, go away. Okay, there we go. One more down.
We had there.
It's funny, like you look at it, it's like, oh, there's a mushroom I can pick up. Yes, even though some of them look like there's nothing to pick up. Give me the scroll, potion, nothing over there. Okay, we keep going, we keep going. So it's like one thing that I liked about this is as soon as you start the game, you already come across a cave, right? It's already something, boom, different, not just in a forest, stay in the forest. Nope, we already have a cave, we already have something different from an ordinary setting, and it's not like cave system is most of the stuff in this game. No, it does have some parts with caves and mines because it kind of revolves around there's a mining area where what's it called? People that were prisoners are sent to mine special ore to help with the war and stuff like that. So you get some of the mines, but most of it does happen, at least in this one, in open field, in the woods, stuff like that. So obviously when there's woods, there's always bound to be something behind the tree, behind something like that. See, that's how you always scout. Get your bow out and see, is there anything? Okay, it locked on Lester. There's somebody there, and then there's some wolf. Who let the wolves out? Who? Hello there.
Is that you? Really? Man, am I glad to see you.
Lester, how did you get here?
That was a crazy escape. After the barrier exploded, I wandered around the area for a while in total confusion. Then I spent days fighting my way through these woods until I finally found this valley here. Diego, Milton, and Gorn are still in the Valley of Mines. At least, I think so.
So this guy pretty much, with the other three that he mentioned, Diego, Milton, and Gorn, they were part of like the first game, part of the first story. It's like you kind of meet them, they become your friends, they help you towards the end game and stuff like that. So it might seem confusing, but that's who they are.
I'm on my way to Corinus. What do you know about the town?
Corinus? Well, it's a seaport. Nothing special. Why do you ask?
I must go and see the paladins who are said to be in town.
Really? They won't even let you into the town. And certainly not to where the paladins are.
Do you have any suggestions how I could get into town?
I certainly do. I worked for an old alchemist named Constantino some time ago. He has great influence in the city, and he's instructed the guards at the gate to let anyone through who can sell him rare herbs. So it's quite easy, really. You collect a large bunch of the plants that grow here all over the place, and then you pretend you're working for Constantino, and in you go. But don't collect a mix of this and that. The guards aren't all that bright, and they know nothing about alchemy. The bundle needs to look good to them if you want to get through. I think that 10 specimens of the same kind of plant should do the trick.
Thanks for the hint.
So see, this is the really cool stuff. He kind of gave us a tip that there's nowhere where it's like, oh, a pop-up in the game. Do this when you do that. But if you do manage to collect 10 pieces of the same plant from the outskirts, when you go to town, instead of not being allowed in, you just say like, oh, I'm a herb collector for Constantino. And then he gives you, if you have 10 of the same plants, the guards look and like, okay, you're good to go. Otherwise, you cannot use the dialogue. but there's nothing that pops up to be like, suggestion, use this. No, you hear it now. Maybe you can read in the logs of the conversations, but that's about it. So this game doesn't like hand take you everywhere to everything you have to do, and that's what I like about it.
How long have you been hiding out in this valley?
I don't know exactly. A week, maybe? But there's one more thing. When I came here in the evening, I took a look up on the mountain, and there were only a few trees there. And when I looked the next morning, that tower was there. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. Since then, I haven't left the valley.
You mean Zardas's tower? I knew he was powerful, but creating a tower just like that...
Zardas the Necromancer? He lives in that tower? I don't know if I like that.
Don't worry, he's the one who rescued me from the Sleeper's Temple. He's on our side. What happened?
After the Sleeper was defeated, the entire Brotherhood lost their minds. Without their master, they were all just empty husks.
And you? What about you?
It was the same for me. I had nightmares and even hallucinations. But once my head was more or less clear again, I ran for it. Once, I thought I saw a huge black shadow pounce on a group of fugitives and burn them all up in a giant cloud of fire. At that moment, I really thought a dragon had come to kill me.
Did you see anything else?
No. I took to my heels and ran.
What do you know about the area?
If you keep going down that way, you'll come to a farm. The city starts a little way beyond that, but be careful. There's not just wolves and rats hanging around here. There's goblins and bandits too.
You need to tell Zardas about the shadow. It could be important.
You don't think it was my imagination? You mean there really was a...
Dragon, yes.
You're getting into the thick of it again, am I right?
I shouldn't say in the thick of it. Not yet.
Well, good. If it's so important, then I'll go see him. But not now. For the moment, I'm going to rest. I'm still exhausted after the escape from the penal colony. I think you've got big plans. I'll see you later at Zardas's.
Okay, see you later.
What do you... If you keep going, would be...
Okay, we already talked about that. Let's move on. Let's hunt some wolves. Let me just save again, because I told you, always save. Always save, because otherwise you just get killed really quick. There we go. Yeah, I really need to work on this brightness. It's too dark. Cannot see collecting stuff. Let me just take the gamma all the way down. And to be able to see when I pick up plants and stuff. There we go. Don't think that changed anything. Come on. Yeah, that changed nothing. It's so weird. It used to be so easy to just control the brightness of it. Again, the brightness is all the way up, but I see no change. Same thing with the contrast. Your eyes, CK Lone. What? You don't like the amazing quality of this game? Of the game that's over 20 years old? See if I change the resolution as well. Maybe it does something, or maybe it just crashes the game. No! Bruh, I got killed! It's okay, your game is Summoner. Is it an old game as well? I just got killed. Damn you, wolf. Oh, man. Maybe I should have just looked for a mod that removes... So this is something that's a little bit too much for me. The bushes. This is one of the very few complaints I have about the game. Like, yeah, there's some stuff hidden, but these bushes are just a little bit too much. Like, there might be a plant over there, and unless I go and hover over it, I cannot see it. So there are certain mods that just remove the bushes so you can see, okay, plant, plant, plant. But I want to start playing with the vanilla one. But maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll spice things up and I'll change it to a different one. One of the first games for GameCube, actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, this game is like from 2000. It's honestly one of the best RPGs from my point of view. And one of the most underrated ones. Like, not too many people know about it. It never became so much globally popular. It's more popular against, like, people in Germany, Poland. And, like, Russia a lot, even in Romania. But it has, like, it has really good story. Has a really good gameplay. So it really has some fun stuff like that that made it be really good. There's like some balls up there. I have to not catch them. And it also has like the immersiveness of like so much. Everything's open map. Nothing is just like, oh, there's a hidden barrier over there. You cannot go because there's a hidden barrier, you know? Go. Another one. Quick save. Nope. Don't want to die. Oh yeah, Fable. Fable was one of the ones I never tried and I wanted to try. It's kind of similar to this. And it's another one like this one where like the decisions you make influence the way that you things happen in the game. Like if you become too good or too bad, that's what Fable does. This one has it a little bit different. Like if you do too many things against something, you become kind of like criminal to certain areas or whatever, you know. You have to pay fines and stuff. Okay, let's get some eat because we're dying. Yeah, these bushes, this is just too much. There we go, leather satchel. I would have never seen that. I remember, this is the funny thing. After playing the mods for this game that introduced more content, that introduced a little bit of more quality of life and everything, because again, this game is like 20 years plus. It just made it so much better, right? Just being able to remove some of the bushes, being able to adjust a little bit of brightness because it's extremely... It's just too dark a bit, right? But I guess this is something like, I don't know why the settings doesn't let me actually change the brightness. Just make it wider. You can barely see stuff. And also I usually turn off the weather effects. It makes it, combination of the bushes with this makes it really hard to go. It's so funny, I love this game, but I start complaining. Bruh. I guess like I said, I was just used to the other stuff about it. The mods for it, because I started playing those. Noah! Go away, wolf. Don't kill me. Okay, there we go. You always gotta pay attention, because the creatures roam around. And if you get into the range and you start attacking, you see I got 2 hits, and I was almost dead. Okay, let me turn off the weather effects. Now this one, visual settings, sky effects. No. Remove the rain, don't give me the stuff. There we go. Leave as it is. It's hard enough to see stuff. Or maybe it's getting dark already. No, it's only 4 PM in the game. Oh yeah, there's weather, there's time, right? You see it's 4 o'clock. When it gets to like, I think 6 or 7 starts getting dark. So then you're like, yeah, can't see anything. Go to sleep. You can go to sleep. You find a bed, go to sleep. Then you wake up and you continue your exploration. You have over here like everything. Save general info, missions, current missions. What else? Let's see. Your total stats and everything. And then, yeah. Inventory. Obviously, again, inventory is not the highest quality. But...
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Leave Lester alone. Stop talking. The most fun thing about this this whole game is the fact that the hero, the one we're playing, has no name. And the way that it's kind of like put in the game, it never says, his name is never said. The 1 or 2 times where it's almost like, oh, my name is, you get interrupted or something else happens, right? So you never actually hear the hero's name. Which is funny to me. Come on. Bring it on. Don't kill me. Bushes. These damn bushes. But yeah, this is the tricky one. So over here now, these blood flies, you cannot Or like it's really difficult for you to just kill them with the stick, right? With the branch that we have, because they fly. And they just hover over you. And unless you hit the exact perfect spot, they just kill you. So it's better to just wait and then just boom with an arrow. Level up. There we go.
Nothing to plunder.
Also, the way that I play it is I'm kind of like a perfectionist when I play stuff like this. I feel like there's missing. Used to be a lot more scavengers and stuff in here. Maybe it was in the other ones, but the way that I do it is I avoid, unless it's like these early areas where you want to collect a few things. Like for example, I know that I need to have 10 healing plants. Okay, I have 14, so that's good. But I avoid killing most of the stuff or anything that goes around the world to kill and fight stuff, because I want to save as many of them to be killed after I learn skinning, after I learn removing teeth and stuff like that, you know? Okay, that's a large rat. Collect this. Yeah, I think what I might do, you know what? Because I cannot work with this one, I don't like it. It's a little bit too dark. It doesn't make it... What's it called? Used to be... Maybe I'm just not good at that. I don't remember how to make the brightness. But maybe what I'm gonna do, maybe I just load up and play the more fun version. Maybe I just start up a... the one with the mods, right? Because like I said, this game is 20 plus years old. There are certain mods that were introduced that like the community put in the game that has more content, that has more areas to explore, more gear, more everything, right? It just made it so much better, but also has some more quality of life where the, you know, the darkness of it, you can adjust more, you can remove some of, like I said, the extra bushes that just make no sense. Don't kill me, ah! Like the extra bushes that make it hard for you to see stuff, you can remove some of those. So I feel like maybe I just try that one. You know what, let me see. After I collect this over here, before I go back to Leicester and just go up the path, maybe I check to see how that one looks, right? Because maybe that one looks a bit better. And if that looks better, then I want to play that one. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I love this game. So I want to, you know, show the best version I can of it, pretty much. And obviously the one with the mods is so much better. This one, normally, if you just play Gothic 2 Night of the Raven, if you just play it, it's kind of like, maybe it has like 50 to 60 hours of gameplay, something like that. If you like do the right things and whatnot, just go through the story, whatever. If you min-max, try to collect everything around the world, yeah, it can take you to like 100 hours. But then the mod one, that can be hundreds of hours. That could be hundreds of hours, and I never actually played the whole mod to finish the whole thing. It's so much fun, and they introduced so much in that version that I definitely want to play it. I want to finish all of it. Yeah, see, it's a little bit too dark, so keep in mind how this one looks now, and then we're gonna launch the other one, right? The mod version, to see how that one actually looks. See, it's like too many bushes. Take away some of these bushes. I guess again, I'm spoiled because I got used to playing the one with the community patch mods and stuff. So you know what? Let's just save this one over here in new save. I guess whatever. And let me launch up the mod version so you can see the difference of brightness and stuff. Okay, let me shut down this. I guess I can shut down Steam for now because it's not on Steam. Obviously, there's certain steps that you can do that, and if like, you know, if people enjoy it, then I'm gonna make a specific video on it, how you can install the mod, because it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. In the background, I'm obviously doing some of this for those of you that are wondering, right? It looks a bit weird because that's how the game loads up, unfortunately. But yeah, I had to adjust the way that the screen looks. Let me just put this to farm some gear rate 2 in the background, because, you know, we gotta multitask as much as we can. Okay, now let's see. Let's load up the mod. Let's see. Does that one load on the right screen? Gothic 2 New Balance Mod Union 1.01 with System Pack 2.0. And this one has so many other things. Okay, this one might actually not need the whole... This one maybe I can transform normally. Okay, so this one can sit on its normal screen, I guess. That looks better. Okay, let's see. Game download. So these are the other ones where I started playing. But you can already see the brightness of it, right? It's so much better. Oh, I did play quite a few. Shows you over here at the bottom. See how much I played. 18 hours, 46 minutes at the point of that save. But this one is so much more complex that makes it more fun, especially for me that has been playing it for a while. So let me see. Display settings, already had most of that. Interface settings. Okay. Let's just launch up a new one on this one. Gothic, Nightmare. What difficulty? Let's go with Gothic, right? Let's go with the standard one. And then you get... See, this is something else that they added. They have different types of things, like limiting your sleeping, making it a little bit more complex where you can have you know, you need to eat, you need to drink water every certain amount of times, you need to go to sleep a certain amount of times if you want to introduce that difficulty. But I'm just gonna leave that normal one. I'm not gonna put the traps. I'm just gonna leave the basic, this one. See, turn on need for food, water, fatigue. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave the basic ones. Instant regeneration potions recommended, no. We're gonna keep that. Experience with partners 100%. Bosses speed increased by 15%, no. Additional enemies in location, complication, no. It has a pretty good complexity. Enemy health 100%, strength, okay. Points per level. So this one recommended 10. Yes, let's keep it at 10, right? To make it a little bit... You can even go up, down to like 1 or like 5 if you want to make it a lot more complex. But 10 is the standard one, right? That's the way that the game does it normally. So I'm going to leave it at 10 because there's plenty of it that you can get. Then further... So, Slash and Craft. Mod allows you to develop hero for the damage inflicted on enemies. There are two types of... The hero accumulates damage points for any damage dealt. Then points are distributed by the... I guess it just doesn't load all the text. Again, it's a mod done by the community. It's not going to be something perfect. Number of learning points, 6 to 10 levels, 4 to 15 levels, 2 to 30, 1 point per 30. Mod first half of the game is harder than normal difficulty. There are fewer training points. I have no idea what this one is. Slash and Craft, so... Just gonna go with the basic one. So the latest update of this one you see was June 2022. I'm not sure if there's a newer one. Maybe there's a newer one. Maybe that's what I should have tried to start. But, yeah. Oh, and it's a rush. The voice acting, some of the voice acting is not in English. Because again, it's done by the community. Like this.
Он заплатил за это высокую цену. Он победил спящего и уничтожил барьер. Но когда остальные заключенные вырвались на свободу,
maybe if there's somebody who speaks Russian in here, they can translate for me as well.
Это я отправил его на бой со спящим. И теперь я вызволю его оттуда. Он слаб и многое забыл. Но он жив. Он вернулся.
Dun dun dun. Gothic 2 New Balance.
О, черт.
See? A lot brighter.
Наконец-то. Я уж подумал, что нам...
I feel like I spent 3 weeks lying under a load of...
Так оно и было. Ты выжил. Я уже начал опасаться.
See, some of the dialogue is, like I said, it's in Russian because the community created it, so I don't know.
Сейчас-то ты здесь, и над нами нависло новое. Что это за новый?
Один из древнейших артефактов зла был. Его называют когтем Белиара.
I guess this one's gonna be one of the ones where, like, if you want to follow along, read the text, the translation at the top, because I personally don't speak Russian either, so I just read it.
Что произойдет, если он вдруг попадет в руки?
And I'm not the fastest reader as well, so...
В древних записях сказано, что его последним обладателем был народ зодчих. Все они были верными почитателями и последователями. Я полагаю, что интересующий нас предмет может быть сокрыт Ты должен выяснить это. Недавно культурой зодчих заинтересовались маги воды. Они даже организовали нечто вроде экспедиции. Заручись их поддержкой. С их помощью тебе будет...
At least we have enough time now. I did it. The sleep...
Был изгнан. Ты победил его. Да, это так. Своим последним яростным воплем. Спящий. Это был...
Oh yeah, we already saw this part, because, like, I showed at the beginning where, like, he explains about what's happening, the dragons and all that.
What can we do?
На этот раз они называют...
Oh, I did a mistake. I was supposed to be... That's funny. I could have done something else. Let me show you. That's funny. It has some funny achievements where it can be like, oh, let me back out. Let me back out. I can click, let's get out of here then. And you get like, achievement, coward. So let me just close this. Dun dun dun. Hidden threat, Act 1. But yeah, you can see, you know what see what I mean? It's like already the brightness is so much better. And I haven't even like started, and even the quality. See, everything is a bit crisper. Obviously, it's not gonna be like today's games because it's still a 20+ years old game. But at least you have some of the stuff that looks a little bit better and you can collect. I guess, you know, let me just run all the way down. I think there was like a button. Oh yeah, there's a thing to speed up all the random walking. You can press Z and just tick 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 tick. You see the quick fighting. But let me see. Is there a bed down here? No. So let me go find a bed, go sleep, and go out and show you, because I want to show you the difference. Right there we go. I want to show you the difference of how it looks here when it's like, you know, during the day. Let's sleep like 6 hours to make it be morning. So the difference of quality, the way that it looks now, with these mods added. Let me see, where's the outside? Okay, there we go. It is a bit of a difference, isn't it? Not all those bushes, not all the crazy stuff. Let me see if I can run all the way down to show you down there. See, you can see some stuff, at least you can collect it. Let me see if I can go past the goblin and stuff to show you how it looked down there. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. This is funny. This is good quality of life as well though, right? Because like sometimes you have to come all the way to this other point to collect some stuff, and you're like, oh my god, I have to walk so much up until you get to the point where you unlock runestone. So introduce this quality of life where you just press the Z button and it kind of allows you to move faster. But look at this. See, you can see what's happening. Like, yeah, you lose some of the bushes, but I see what's happening around here, right? I see my enemies, I see the stuff I can collect. It looks a lot better from my point of view, right? So let's start a new game. Let's go again with the same stuff and see how that one So everything's the same. No. Further, everything's the same. Okay. And then start new game, and then the game crash. Again, there might be some more game crashes because guess what? Again, it's a community mod. It's not supported. Even the normal game, it's not supported by it. But because, well, first of all, the the company shut down, right? Piranha Bytes, the original developers of this, they were like in partnership with Joe. They shut down like last year, I think. So there's no actual update happening. However, there was a website that kept doing the mods on this one. Let me just quickly find it. I might just look really bright. Let me see if I can still find the bookmarks, or maybe I'm on the wrong one. Because I had some bookmarks saved. Okay, wasn't on this one. Was a different one. Was the Chrome one? I think it was my person. Stop going on that one. I just changed the... What are you doing? Why does it not let me move the thingy? Bruh. Restore pages? I don't know. What are you doing? Okay, Google as the default. Okay, so I think this one... Yep, there we go. Because I remember I had it on this one. So as you can tell, like I said, because the game is... because it was made mostly mods by people, you can see that all of my bookmarks over here tell the same thing. Returning 2.0, returning 2.0. This is the website, like RPG Russia, where the community built a mod for that game. That again, the game's let me just Google it quickly so I can see when did Gothic 2 come out? When did Gothic 2 come out? I think it was 2002. Right. So 2002. So this game is almost 23 years old. But it was, again, one of the best games of its time, right? There was no other game that was as good as this one, honestly. It was just because of that time that was released so... I mean, look at the rating, 9 out of 10, right? Just the diehards rated really hard. But the cool stuff was, like I said, this page, I think it's all in Russian, just have it to auto-translate. But this one, they created mods for it. They introduced, like I said, quality of life. They introduced some other things for it, which made it such a fun game. And, it's pretty much a new game. Let me see if did they add anything else for the add-ons, for the patches in the recent years? Because the last one that I had was like 2022, as you saw. But I think that's up to date. Script source files, 2023. Alternative balance section, 2018. Okay, links, installation instructions. Yep, so this is pretty much, yeah, Marvin is alive, mod suggestions. Oh, there's even some mod suggestions people can, like, people still work on it, right? People still work on it, people still try to make it even better, because the ones that play this game, they love it, like I do, right? They love the game. It's just amazing, and it's so much fun. It's interesting. I swear, if Gothic had the graphics of the A-list games, I guarantee it would have been top 5 best games in the world, because of the complexity, the immersiveness, and all the cool stuff they did for it. Let's see. Okay, that was a bug. Okay, yeah. So I'm curious though, like, people that are watching, I know there's very few people watching right now because, well, at the end of the day, this is not my normal content. I totally understand that. However, I'm curious, how do people feel? When is the remake coming out? I think anytime soon. I know that, like, in 1 hour, C4G, click for gameplay, is streaming that one. Just go away. Why do you keep... Tamper Monkey, I don't know. This was something from other games. Let's see. Gothic 1 remake release date. I don't think there's an official one yet, but they just released a demo. How's it going, Lord Snackers? So initial release date, they said 2025. So we're expecting it to be sometime this year. But we don't know exactly, right? I think it was THQ Nordic that worked on it, and then they moved to Niras. Yeah, this is the one that, like, demo Niras prologue available starting February 24. Oh! How can I play the demo? Can I play the demo? Or maybe it's only some people. Oh... That would change it. You like RPGs? Actually currently playing KCD2? What's KCD2? If you love RPGs, Lord Snackers, I 100% would advise you, barring the graphics because they're really old, but my favorite game of all time, my favorite RPG series is the Gothic series. Maybe Gothic 1 might be a little bit, graphics and the whole gameplay was not as polished. Kingdom Come Deliverance, okay. So yeah, I'm definitely telling you, let's say maybe don't play Gothic 1, but maybe play Gothic 1 with the mods, and then maybe you start playing Gothic 2 with the mods, and then Gothic 3. This game is so amazing, it's so immersive, it's so well built. It's just, obviously, it's 23 years old, right? So you're not gonna have the best graphics in there. How do I play the demo? If they say that the demo is available. So let's see. Okay. Available starting at 20 February. Okay, let me open my Steam again, because I put that on my wish list. Because if you have the remake, then that's going to be the thing that we do. Like I said, C4G, Click for Gameplay, one of the people that I follow for this type of a thing, he's streaming in about an hour. So maybe once I'm done, the 2 people that are in my chat, maybe I redirect them if there are some from YouTube. But yeah, let's see. Not library store. Wish list. Yep. Guess what's in the wish list? The only thing that's in the wish list is Gothic 1 Remake. Let's see. So yeah, Alchemia Interactive is the developer and the publisher is THQ Nordic, the ones that are working on it. But where's the demo? Where can I play the demo? Any news on the demo? It does look so much better. Like, again, Gothic, if you make it with the newer graphics, it should be a massive hit. Again, I might be biased because it's my favorite game of all time, but if you're somebody that enjoys complex game and doesn't want to have, be handheld through every single quest, then Gothic is the type of game for you. So is there any way for me to play or maybe demos just for certain people or certain creators that are kind of known in the space? Will be available to everyone during Steam's Next Fest, running from February 24 to March 3. How do I download it though? Okay, so it's 3 p.m. CET. The demo will feature full localization, text plus voiceover in English, German, Polish, Russian. Again, German, Polish, Russian, the biggest audiences for this game. And after that is some English and then lots of Romanians playing. And also with Japanese tech support. So what time zone is CET though? Central Eastern Time? Central European Time. So that means that in 1 hour, maybe exactly when he goes live, when Click for Gameplay, in 1 hour, that's when the game is gonna be maybe that's when that thing is gonna be live. You know what? Maybe I do that instead. Maybe I just stop the stream now and then tonight, after the baby goes to bed and stuff, maybe just randomly go live tonight and play the Gothic remake. That sounds like an idea. Maybe I play the Gothic, at least the demo, right? It's a little bit of the demo. Maybe I play that demo tonight and then I'll continue with the other stuff, kind of to set the scene, right? Just to set the scene with that one. Posted, okay. So it goes at 3 p.m. CET, Central Europe time. That's 5 p.m. my time? Or no? Something like that. But anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to log off now. And then there's a high chance I'm going to come back tonight. Right, so I guess, let me see. Even though I know there's 5 people in here, let me see. Can I just redirect the people from YouTube if there's anybody into Click for Gameplay? He does the first... actually, no, I want to play myself, so I'm not going to take you there. But if I do come back tonight, I'll see you guys tonight. And we're going to try the Gothic 1 remake demo. That's going to be Kiss That Baby for it. I'll do it, Lord Snaker. Totally do it. And hopefully to see. I'm hoping to see you guys later tonight. But yeah, thanks for.